Trust him.
Dinwiddie against Maxey. Pass to Davis. The fadeaway. Another one falls for Dallas.
Look, I'm telling you, even in the mid-range, Davis is deadly. He's got the perfect mechanics, and it just works at any distance.
Şengün, a screen on Dinwiddie. And it's Maxey missing.
When you need to double clutch to get the shot off, you know the probability is low.
Here's Davis. Rockets with a rebound. 1:33 left now in the first quarter. It's George with the drive. Şengün, count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And when you look at the numbers over the last few years, it's clear that George has made a jump as a playmaker.
And one guy who's just scratching the surface of his potential, Jabari Smith.
Yeah, he's still very young, still gaining strength, but his upside on both ends is enormous.
Here's Maxey. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. Smith with a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Maxey. Pass to Smith. Kicks it to George. Back to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's Dinwiddie. No made baskets yet. Davis with it, guarded by Smith. And here's Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Davis has got 9 points.
Only in quarter number 1. He's put in 4 out of 5. Great start.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Maxey passes to Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
In pick and roll, Şengün dives hard to the rim, and he's got pretty good hands.
Maxey against Dinwiddie to the paint. Davis, the pass to Dinwiddie. Offline with a 3. And out of bounds. Dallas will have it.
Substitution on the court.
Davis from long range. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. It's Houston. They're up by 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. And taking a look at Houston's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
This is how the floor looks for the Rockets starting the second. They've got T.J. McConnell, George out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Wiseman, and it's Grimes in at the 2. Now here's Irving. Going inside. No good with the elbow jumper.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Oh, it's blocked by Washington. Screen by Wiseman. Grimes, the pass to Wiseman. Oh, look at Wiseman throwing his weight around.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And it's McConnell on the drive. That one drops for him. And it's a 7-point Rocket lead.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And Irving has got the ball here for the Mavericks. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
Eason. Gafford grabs the miss.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Dinwiddie. It's rebounded by Houston. Coming into this, having notched a win against San Antonio in their last game.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. but they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
The bench production was huge, no doubt. A testament to how well prepared this coaching staff is for these tough road games.
Now here's Dinwiddie. He's scoreless, and it's Washington missing. McConnell against Irving. Pass to George. It's hauled in by Exum.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
George for three. That shot off.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Irving looking around. Got a hand on it. Tries again.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Wiseman finds McConnell. And you played for several different coaches with very different philosophies, Grant. Did you have a favorite system?
Well, you know, B.A., I did. I played 19 years, a number of different coaches, but the 8 seconds or less offense back when I was with the Suns as a player, you want to run, and honestly, it's so much fun getting up and down the court like that.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Big group substitution here for Dallas. Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Davis comes in for Washington. Marshall, he's checked in for Exum. And it's Klay Thompson in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Davis. 9 points in the game. Back to Irving. Takes the three. Connects from downtown. Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
Here's Maxey. It's deflected. Outside Davis. Davis just merciless inside.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
Well, Richard, we know how decorated AD was early on in his career. What can we expect from him moving forward?
He was getting Defensive Player of the Year and MVP votes back then. If he can get back to that level, he's going to be an absolute focal point for a long time coming.
Over his career, Anthony Davis has averaged 24 points, 10 rebounds, and 2 blocks. Those are career numbers, Richard.
It's a very short list of players who have done that. Single digit. Pair his scoring with his defensive abilities, and you've got a problem.
Exum's checked in for Kyrie Irving.
To have a big who's great at the line, such a plus.
Here's Thompson, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the 2nd quarter. On the wing, Davis. Pass to Marshall. It's intercepted. Maxey with it. Exum picks him up. And Maxey, here we go, finally gets one to go. That makes him 1 for 5 in this game. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Rockets.
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Now here's Davis. He's got 13, and it's good for 2. Davis has got 6 points in the quarter.
A premier player in this league, Davis with another huge night, showing why he is an NBA champion.
One-handed tomahawk, that's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. Exum with it. Maxey covering. Now here's Lively. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Timberwolves in Minnesota.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
And his first shot of the game, no good. Houston in the lead. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Maxey with it. Exum picks him up. And Tyrese Maxey gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
We got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
And Dallas making a change here. Williams is checked in. The 11-footer. It's rebounded by Şengün. There's the drive. And Şengün throw it down.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. Yep, that one's good.
Hey, that right there was a lot of confidence, given the size of the disadvantage there.
And I like his belief in his game. Go at the taller defender, make him react to you.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. The Rockets on top. They lead by 2. And we'll be back with you shortly.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the...
You know, for the Rockets, they've continued to play well, creeping up in the rankings. Hard to argue that they shouldn't be the number 2 team on this list, Ernie.
You could maybe even make a case for them being number 1, but at the... And moving on now, the Mavericks are in the thick of it. A very competitive game so far.
I'm not seeing their activity on D right now.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And we're ready to get this second half of our Halloween broadcast going. A fantastic game from Anthony Davis in this one.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
They've got Najee Marshall. Derek Lively is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Thompson in at the shooting guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Rockets showing improvement. Head coach Ime Udoka said, quote, when you rely on your young guys, you're constantly trying to instill habits that'll carry them for the rest of their careers. It's mistakes and tendencies you have to try to break continually. Just staying positive. We see glimpses of how close we can be.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. Şengün, a screen on Irving. Drops in the layup for 2. Maxey's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Irving for 3. No luck on that one. Well, the Rockets shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Yeah, what an athlete Smith is. Excellent at rising up to punch it home.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Irving. Another miss by Irving. Houston leading by 3. Maxey passes to Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Since being drafted in 2021, Alperen Şengün has really grown his game, Richard.
Particularly his assist numbers. That's what impresses me. You can run the offense through the 6'11" Şengün. It's so impressive.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Here's Lively. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of the...
Whoa! Wow!
Okay, that's all it's done.
That's what they came for.
Wow.
That's unreal. I mean, Thompson, that boy's going to hit his head on the rim one day.
Oh, once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. The 3 from Thompson. Again, the miss by Dallas.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Tries to spin move. Thompson, the kick out to Maxey. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. And now a 9-point Houston lead.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Here's Thompson. Another shot. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltending.
Washington's checked in for the Mavericks. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. He's checked in for the Rockets. And now a look at last season's most proficient free throw shooters. Number 1, Klay Thompson.
This guy is just lights out from the line. He demonstrated that last season and really hurt teams whenever they fouled him.
Irving against Maxey. To end the drought. Irving, that's good. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
And this is Irving's role, a natural scorer who understands when that mid-range J opens up, he's got to fire.
Here's Grimes, still without a bucket. Thompson right side. Shot clock at 5. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 11.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Irving, the pass to Thompson. Wide open. Basket's good.
I just love how fast Thompson gets his shot out. It makes him so much more lethal.
Smith with a screen on Irving. The floater. And Davis with the block. Pass to Washington. Jacks up with 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
Houston leading by 6. And here's Thompson. 14 points for him.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. The Rockets have gotten 8 of 11 shots to go in. Efficient so far in the third. Şengün finds Maxey. Şengün, the screen. Lets the 3 fly, and it's Maxey missing.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
And a slam dunk by Lively.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Thompson outside. Smith with a screen on Washington. Thompson passes to Smith. No good on that one. His first miss. He's 4 for 5 now. Mavericks trail by 6. Irving for 3. Knocks down the triple. Irving's got 16 points.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Yep, that one goes.
More points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Thompson outside. On the wing, Davis puts up a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
I just love the ball movement.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Maxey. Fires from deep. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
3 points.
Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
That is how you respond. Maxey with the 3 of his own.
Irving against Maxey. Irving, no good. Here's Thompson. Here's Grimes. It'll count. No good. Misses at the buzzer. Amen Thompson. He's feeling it tonight, and he's been the driving force for Houston. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. But this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. So the Rockets 5 now. Alperen Sengun out there with Tari Eason. Then there's T.J. McConnell. Then there's Amen Thompson. And it's Grimes in at the 2. No coverage that time. Irving's got 19 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
McConnell passes to Sengun. Over Irving. And Sengun gets it to go. And the Rockets lead by 4.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Irving, the pass to Gafford. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Off target from three-point range.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
McConnell with it. Checked by Washington. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. A chance to check out Dallas's upcoming schedule. On Sunday, they'll defend home court against the Orlando Magic. Then on Monday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers.
And looking at the Suns matchup, that one's going to be game number 9 of the year for them. Really starting to get towards the meat of things by then.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. Wiseman, he's checked in for Houston. Paul George comes in for Grimes. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute played. Irving with a deep 3. It's hauled in by Houston. They've led by as many as 11. McConnell with it. Eason, a screen on Irving. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. P.J. Washington picks one up. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Rockets.
Oh, they've been punishing the inside defense consistently in this one. Look, it's been a very productive area of the floor for them.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Exum passes to Gafford. Here's Irving. Count that bucket. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Look, Kyrie doesn't need any encouragement to just do what he does because that's the type of handle that he has. He's going to go out there and he's going to show everyone what he's capable of every night.
Thompson outside. Pass to Washington. Three-pointer off the mark. Houston leading by 6. Thompson outside. Here's Wiseman. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And man, looking good from the line so far this half.
That free throw, no good. So for Dallas, Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Davis comes in for Washington. And it's Marshall in for Exum. He's off on the second. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavericks. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on T.J. McConnell. And he drops the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Making shots at the line. You need a good routine, and he certainly has one.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. the Rockets making a switch here. Neesmith's checked in. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Ime Udoka's huddle. Coach cautioned his team against feeling comfortable. He said the moment we take our foot off the gas, they're back in it. Let's push through the finish line. Brian?
Okay, thanks, Allie.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Pass to Marshall. Outside Davis. And here's Thompson for three. Paul George pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Outside Neesmith. Eason, a screen on Davis. Neesmith passes to Eason. Up and in with the jumper near the hoop. And the Rockets lead by 6.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Fantastic at earning these whistles in close. Look, Kyrie, he has no fear when attacking any defense.
Kyrie Irving.
The first free throw is good, and Houston will go for a different look here. Alperen Sengun's checked in for Wiseman. Smith comes in for Eason. Thompson, he's checked in for Neesmith. And it's Tyrese Maxey in for McConnell.
One of the most creative guards that we have ever seen. Irving is just so unpredictable with the ball in his hands.
Dallas foul. Najee Marshall. First personal foul. Fourth team foul.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now Thompson, 5 to shoot. Smith right side. Second chance effort. And another shot. Ooh, ripped away. Davis down low. George defending. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Staying strong against the defense. It's just great to see Davis initiate the contact.
Taking 2 shots.
So hits 1 and misses 1 at the line. Houston leading by 3.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Now here's Maxey. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Maxey attacked without any hesitation. I love the confidence from the young fella.
Here's Irving. Here's Lively. And a slam dunk by Lively.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him. Attacking in a big moment. Maxey is not holding back.
Irving for 3. It's hauled in by Houston. Sengun's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Maxey. Kicks it to George. And he goes right over Anthony Davis and slams it down.
George's athleticism has always been a strength. Not many guys can pull off that dunk.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Left in the fourth quarter. Yeah, that one's good. Irving's got 17 points here in the second half.
And we have seen Irving bury huge shots before. Man, does he love having the spotlight on him.
Here's Thompson. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Mavs. Trailing by 5. Thompson passes to Irving. Doesn't go for him. Thompson with some nice D. And that's an intentional foul.
Second personal foul. 15 foul.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Another miss by Irving.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Out to Thompson. Three-pointer. Cash. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
What a big moment for Klay Thompson. With the game up for grabs, he comes up huge. Pressure, what is that?
He hits the first one, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Nesmith, he's checked in for Smith. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. And Dallas calls time here. They're trailing by 4. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Steven Adams checked in for the Rockets. And Dallas with possession. 4-point game. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
And so both free throws good. And it's a 6-point ball game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
George with a steal. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. There's Davis with the 3. Rockets with a rebound. Unloads. Here's Nesmith. And so the Rockets take the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Thanks so much. Paul, you dialed up the defense in this one. What were some of those adjustments?
Well, we're starting to pressure up. We're starting to use our hands. A team like that, you can't let them be comfortable. And we're doing a great job of just, taking away their airspace.
Well, the discomfort showed and led to a win for you guys. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about wraps it up. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. And now, time for our player of the game, Amen Thompson.